What's up, everyone? Here to do the Breaker New Waves, chapter 135. And this week's chapter, it was pretty good. It wasn't like anything special, but it was still pretty good for the most part. But yeah. Only thing I have to say is I'm so tired of the Nine Arts hype. We saw him I think that was 8 chapters ago, and I'm not complaining. I obviously know some stories they slow down the pace for a little bit because we're gonna be getting a lot of action for a lot of chapters. I'm pretty sure of, so I'm not too worried about it. But one thing I am wondering about is before we got that long break, they actually said that the Breaker Part Two would be ending, or New Waves would be ending at the end of this year. So I wonder, are they maybe going to go a little bit past the year, or what's going to happen? Because I just could not picture all of part two being resolved in 8 chapters. Because yeah, we have 8 weeks left till the year's over. So I think that, I don't know, they might have pushed it back or something, because I don't know, it just doesn't seem like 8 chapters is enough to fit all that in. That would be a lot of action, I'm pretty sure, of in 8 chapters. But or I highly doubt this though. They may leave us in the middle of something, but I don't really think so. I think that things will get somewhat resolved between Nine Arts, the Alliance. She will get to see Nine Arts, and I don't know. I just couldn't picture that happening that fast. But yeah. Now I'll just let you guys know what I thought about the whole chapter though. So the chapter starts off with Jenny talking to Flash Hill, and she didn't know what was going on. She was just covering for them, and she just finds out that she's fighting, or that he's fighting So Chun, and she's surprised just as everybody else was. And we go over to Shi-Woon and So Chun, and I have to say, I don't know if you've seen my reviews before, but I I don't know, I wasn't really happy with the results from before, but I can tell kind of where they're going with this, or where at least I think they are. I think that whenever Shi-Woon fights, he's literally getting better while he's fighting. And even So Chung says he has a lot of potential, but he says, but what is this subtile feeling? Which subtile is very hard to predict, and it's precise, but you can't predict it. That's what subtile means. And yeah, he's saying, where are these movements coming from? And then Shi-Woon tries to hit him with his shoulder, or so it looks like, but he ends up feigning him and going at him, and they literally at the same time dodge and both almost hit each other. And he's just surprised, where is your potential at? What can you honestly really do? And he's just surprised, So Chun is. So I was definitely really happy about that whole part, just because he was just I don't know, it was just too easy for him. And after that, we go over to Jenny and Elder Quan, and oh my gosh, of course, I said this before, but I knew that he just he knew something was going on. That's just how it seems old characters are in almost every series. Though, you could get nothing past him. He's older, he knows how Jenny acts, and he ends up tricking her. I don't think he actually talked to anybody. He asked what was going on at the house, and she goes, nothing. And he ends up saying oh my gosh, seriously, on the phone. And then she says, sorry, someone from the Chundo Moon is here. It's one of Shi-Woon's friends. And he's like, what? One of those bastards are there? So now we have him going back to the main house. I wonder how he's going to treat So Chun, but I think this will further resolve things later on. He might be mad initially, but once he sees what kind of guy So Chun is, he's very well spoken, he's respectful, he's definitely not like his uncle at all. But I think it may end up resolving things. But after that, we go over to the head of the Martial Arts Alliance, Kang Sung, and man, this is not looking good for them right now with Nine Arts on the way. Nobody's picking up pretty much, and all the four supernovas, which they don't even know that one of them is in the SUC, one is in the Sun Wu, so he's obviously not going to help. And one of them is technically affiliated with the SUC, the guy with the long knives, who Shi-Woon got 9 Arts to spare his life in early in part 1. But yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now. But I figure somebody will come out and help. And I don't know, man. It might just be Shi-Woon and a couple people from the Sun-Woo, just because I could just like Shi-Woon is as soon as he finds out he's there, he's going. Like, yeah, I don't care what anyone says. Like, I think he's gonna go for sure. And I don't know if he like he'll go with the resolve to fight, but when he finds out what type of guy Nine Arts is, I don't know, man. Like, it's I think that Shi-Won will then be like everything Nine Arts does not want, and because like he's with the Alliance, he has his key center back, and I don't know, and he has that overhaul rebirth. Like, I don't even think Nine Arts could do that. So yeah, I don't know. Think shit's about to get wild for sure. But after that, we just have Jason, the guy from the government, and he's just talking about surrounding the Mirim with the police. But of course, why would they accept that? Like, they're the Mirim, they wouldn't do that. They probably found that like disrespectful. So yeah, like they're looking for them, and they're saying they were gonna get an army and like and get them in the neighborhood or something like that. But the Nine Arts, who well, actually, we already know the Black Force Defiance group is that hooked up, but they don't know that. But pretty much they turn off all their surveillance, so they can't see where they're at in traffic or in the streets, and they end up pulling up, and that's the chapter. So yeah, overall this week it wasn't bad, but like I said, it wasn't anything special really, but I still enjoyed it for sure. And yeah, the only thing I did not like, I'm so tired of this Nine Arts hype. Like, but it has been a while, I must say, so I'm not gonna complain too much. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just ready and excited, and it almost hurts to have to wait weekly for these things, man, just because like it's so good. Like, I wish we could get extra pages or something, but obviously like they're putting a lot of effort into this. And I have to say also, the artwork is so good in the Breaker. That's one of the one things that like I feel when I look in blogs and comments on a lot of websites that a lot of people don't mention. Like, the artwork is like top tier. Like, it's up there with some of the nicest artwork that, in my opinion at least, when they really want to show off like the fights and stuff. I think I've said this previously, I just love how clear the fights are. Like, you can see everything that's happening. In some mangas or manhwas, either one, you like sometimes you can't really tell what's going on. And in the Breaker, I just love how you can always see what's going on, and the characters are just so vivid all the time, and you can always tell who is who. But yeah, as I said, it was just okay chapter, like good chapter, nothing too special though. But I enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought about it though. Are you excited for Nine Arcs? I don't even know why I should ask the question, because everybody should be. But yeah, hopefully because I have a feeling we're just gonna get Nine Arcs talking to the head Kang Sung, and then like maybe we'll get a punch or two, and then we'll go back. But hopefully it's not all about like Elder Quan going back to the head house and like starting stuff. But yeah, hopefully it picks up a little more. But as I said, I still enjoyed it. But that's all I have, and thanks.